It is Wednesday, the 12th of July, and today I went back into the office briefly, just for the first half of the day. And that was really cool because I got 2 meals out of it. I got a breakfast and a lunch. They ordered bagels and pizza respectively, and that was awesome. But more than that, I got to meet some members of the team and the greater business itself that I had only prior to this had met them over Zoom. So yeah, pretty cool to meet some people in person. Some people, you know, were giants compared to what I expect, right? You never know when you meet someone on like a Zoom or a Microsoft Teams or something like that. They're just a little face on a screen, and then you meet them and they're 6.5 feet tall, and it's like, oh, hi, hello. But that was cool. What wasn't cool, and no pun intended, the air conditioning in our car is broken. So you probably already know by now that I live in Florida, and this may come as a huge surprise to you, but Florida's hot. Yeah, anyways, especially now more than ever in the middle of the summer, and having to drive home the like 40-ish minutes from the office in the middle of the day when the sun is at its apex and the temperature is at its apex as well. Yeah, it was pretty tough to do without air conditioning. It was a a sweaty experience, to say the least. And I'm already kind of a hot person. Like I run a warm temperature. We keep the temperature in our apartment relatively low, and we always have fans on. And yeah, not having air conditioning in a vehicle is kind of a big deal, especially in Florida, like you might imagine. Anyways, that is going to get resolved on Monday. Thankfully, Serena made an appointment with our dealership. They have a shop as part of it, and they're going to get that fixed. So can't wait. And that's just adulthood, is it not? Constantly overcoming one obstacle, and then another one pops up, and then you overcome it in the next. And that's fine, right? I mean, that's not necessarily anything that's not doable, for lack of a better term. So I'm thankful that we're at least in the position we are to be able to fix the air conditioning, right? Could you imagine if we had to continue through the rest of the Florida summer without air conditioning in our car? I would be sick, quite literally. And it's better the car than like the house. And the house's air conditioning has gone out on us a couple of times before, but not permanently, thankfully. You fighting the pirates?
Yeah.
The monster forces? Is this in Laurelin? Yeah. Okay. That's not something I've done yet. I've faced some monster forces on the water, but not these ones. Interesting. I'm about to make dinner. We're having raw chicken. No, I'm just kidding. We're not having raw chicken. We're having honey hoisin chicken, another rice-based dish, as you know, is customary in this house. We get to go grocery shopping this weekend, so we'll get a little bit more diversity into our diet than we have had over the last couple of weeks, which is very welcome. You know, yay for payday. But I don't hate rice-based foods either. Stop it! No, dude. He's got it out for the princess. He turned her around. Oh, and I think he knocked over Luigi too.
Hey!
You're a menace. You're a menace. Do you want to be played with? Is that it?
Monster extract.
Almost done, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's hot, but it's cool. You get it. What else is cool? In more ways than one, I picked up Serena from work, and she got me a surprise. She got me a Coca-Cola because she is my favorite wife. I mean, she's my only wife, but still my favorite. I do enjoy Coca-Cola. Truth be told, I am more of a Pepsi person if we put them both to the test, but really if I ordered a Pepsi and you gave me a Coke, There's Big Yep, that's what I ordered. I couldn't tell you the difference. I would not do well on a blind taste test. They're identical. I mean, it's a cola, right? And it's delicious. And it's been a hot minute since I've had one, and I'm very, very, very excited for it. Also very excited for dinner. As you just saw there, the chicken is pretty much done. It's gonna time up pretty well. We've got 6 minutes left on rice, which is always like the hard part for me, timing it up with the rice, because the rice cooker doesn't give you a like a time until it's at 10 minutes. It like weighs it or something. I'm not actually sure how it works. It's magic. I've said it before. You put rice, then you press button, and then rice comes out, but it's moist rice. It's done rice. So I don't know. I don't argue with it. I just leave it to its own devices and check in on it every so often. The chicken, far more hands-on, but that is pretty much done. We'll just let the sauce thicken a bit and call it good. And I'm gonna call this good. So, thank you so very much for watching. I do appreciate it. I hope that you enjoyed yourself. And speaking of Coke, do you like Coke or Pepsi? If you're still watching this far, who knows who even finishes these? I'm not certain. Either which way, you did, because you're getting this message, and I'm thankful for it. And I'll see you tomorrow.